Either write something worth reading, or do something worth writing. 3 may keep a secret, if 2 of them are dead. They who can give up essential liberty, to obtain a little temporary safety, deserve neither liberty nor safety. Tell me, and I forget, teach me, and I may remember, involve me and I learn. He that can have patience, can have what he will. You may delay, but time will not. A penny saved, is a penny earned. Many people die at 25, and aren't buried, until they are 75. In wine there is wisdom, in beer there is freedom, in water there is bacteria. Never ruin an apology, with an excuse. We are all born ignorant, but one must work hard to remain stupid. Justice will not be served, until those who are unaffected, are as outraged, as those who are. Fear not death, for the sooner we die, the longer we shall be immortal. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Beer is proof that God loves us, and wants us to be happy. Being ignorant is not so much a shame, as being unwilling to learn. Hide not your talents, they for use were made. What's a sundial in the shade? Well done is better than well said. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Lost time is never found again. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. If all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed. I am for doing good to the poor, but I think the best way of doing good to the poor is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. I observed that the more public provisions were made for the poor, the less they provided for themselves, and of course became poorer. And, on the contrary, the less was done for them, the more they did for themselves, and became richer. The Constitution only guarantees the American people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors. And let every new year find you a better man. Remember, not only to say the right thing, in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing, at the tempting moment. 'Tis a great confidence, in a friend, to tell him your faults. Greater to tell him his. The person, who deserves most pity, is a lonesome one on a rainy day, who doesn't know how to read. Early to bed, and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Never confuse motion with action. He that is good for making excuses, is seldom good for anything else. Whatever is begun in anger, ends in shame. Do not anticipate trouble, or worry about what may never happen, keep in the sunlight. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. There was never a bad peace, or a good war. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding passion and prejudice and evil tendencies, subject to an upright and reasoning will, and you have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. We must all hang together, or assuredly, we shall all hang separately. When you are finished changing, you're finished. To find out a girl's faults, praise her to her girlfriends. When you're testing, to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. For the want of a nail, the shoe was lost, for the want of a shoe, the horse was lost, for the want of a horse, the rider was lost, for the want of a rider, the battle was lost, for the want of a battle, the kingdom was lost, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail.